And I feel like Bitcoin is the true anarchist money. So we don't really care who you are. We don't care if you're Elon Musk. We don't care if you're the richest man in the world. We don't care if you're the biggest movie star. If you say something stupid about Bitcoin, we're going to tell you to have fun staying poor. And we just don't care. We don't care about offending people. And we're okay with calling people like Mark Cuban idiots, because they are idiots, and we're okay with just pointing out the obvious.
Anything that comes from government is probably not going to serve you well. So remember, we had separate state and church because they pretty much pushing religion to the point where it's like where they have more control over you. Then now we have separate state and money because they're controlling the money system, they're controlling your incentives. I pretty much want to separate state and my life whatsoever, because at this point, like, we can't fix the system. So the only way to go is to disassociate.
I can imagine how many people are out there that sort of see the atrocities of the state but can't seem to make the connection between the state feeds off fiat money. Like, it has to feed somehow, and it literally feeds in two ways: inflation and taxation. And the only form of money that exists that is immune from both taxation and inflation is literally Bitcoin. So by doing that, we take our resources off the table and we starve the beast. And that's why it's the most powerful form of protest.
Because like you realize that there's this entire system that is out to exploit and steal from you and wants to abuse and harm you.
I would say that right now our relationship with the government is that of slavery, because they have control of the money. They are able to print money, and they are able to steal your wealth and labor.
Like, buying Bitcoin is not only something that's good for your financial future and your wealth, but it's a fucking duty. Like, if you give a shit about this world, if you give a shit about future generations, if you give a shit about making the place a better place for you, your children, and your children's children to live, like, it is a fucking duty to be buying Bitcoin and to moving everything you have into it.
You know, what this is this is the slave revolt. This is people that are tired of being taken advantage of, from being stolen, from having property rights just completely demolished. We're done with it, and we're exiting the system, and we're taking their source of power away from them.